start of the season? Where are you?
Well, I wish we had 28 days of training camp, or I wish I was, but I'm excited to get going. I mean, the guys have worked really hard, and it's time for us to start playing some other teams and kind of put what we've worked on in a game, and let's see how it stands up to real hard game pressure against a good team like the Orlando Magic.
What do you want to do with this group? As we see Kevin Martin, we see Scola, Rowley, some other. What is the McHale synergy?
Well, we're going to have to go out and play better defense. I'm not too worried about this team scoring. I think this team can definitely score, but we've got to get stops. We've got to run. We've got to be able to rebound the ball. Those are to me right now. We've got to become a much better defensive team and a better rebounding team. If we can get those two areas shored up, I think the offense will take care of itself.
Obviously, that's a typical off season for you trying to get in and get your brand, to put on a team. How have you been making the adjustment in short preseason, and just, how they've been responding to you in a short period of time?
Well, it's been interesting. I mean, I think they kind of came in and everybody's in probably more September shape than they are in the December shape, and so it was a bit of a struggle at first. I think the guys were a little bit sore and a little tired, and we worked pretty hard. But they bought in. They've been great. They're a very intelligent group. As a group, they're very intelligent, and they picked up concepts. They picked up what we're doing pretty well. It's just like everything. You need repetitions to really just get better. And the more reps you do, the better, the more comfortable you are, the less thinking you are. When you see a team out there playing slow and cumbersome, they're thinking too much. When you see a team out there playing free and fast, they're just reacting and just going out there and just playing. So we need to get to that reacting stage, defensively and offensively.
Your impressions of the rookie, Chandler Parsons? You haven't had him for that long, but what have you seen so far?
I like him. I think he can really play. I think he's a versatile player. I think he can play some 3, some 4. He can drive and kick. He can run the ball. Really, what you see with Chandler is pretty much what you saw at Florida. I mean, that's the same things he's doing right now. And it does translate to the NBA. I mean, his skill set is a skill set that is unique a little bit at his size. His ability to really put the ball on the floor and do stuff. So I like him a lot.
Do you like that you have some young guys you can kind of mold and kind of really fresh and kind of?
No, I like veterans that can really play.
With D'Alembert, how long before he'd be ready to play some serious minutes?
You may see him tonight.
Yeah. So
at serious minutes, I don't know. We'll see tonight. When you see him run tonight, it'll be the first time I've seen him run too. So we'll see. He hasn't practiced yet. We had a shoot around, so we'll see what kind of shape he's in together. If he falls down out there and gasping, I figure he's not in great shape. But I think he's good enough to play, and I think it's gonna be short spurts for him. Just because, not only conditioning wise, but just mentally. When you're, again, as I stated earlier, when you're thinking about everything, you play very slow because when a coach makes a call and you're familiar with it, you run to your spot, you set your pick, you roll, you do all those things very fast. When you're thinking, am I really supposed to be going here? You play very slow. So I don't want to give him too much, but he'll play some tonight.
Did your time as a broadcaster help you become a better coach? Obviously, you'll say the proof will be in the pudding in the year ahead, but did it help you?
Help me hang around with Chuck and those guys? No, they didn't help me at all. Are you serious? I had a hell of a time though. I mean, I don't know if that qualifies for anything. I had a great time. No, you see a lot of different things, and you go to different shoot-arounds, you go to different coaches. You see a bunch of different approaches, and what you realize is what I knew all along. This is my well over 30 years in the NBA. There's a million different ways to skin the cat. I mean, you can win with a power team on the inside. I've seen it a million times. You can win with Isaiah Thomas as your best player, as a perimeter guy. You can win a bunch of different ways. It's just that you got to put the way that is best for your team on the floor. And everybody skins the cat just a little bit differently. And you see that when you're announcing and seeing a bunch of different teams. The fun thing about announcing is you don't care who wins. The bad thing about announcing is you don't care who wins. You like having a dog in the fight. You like the feeling like I have right now. A little of the anticipation, you get the butterflies. You don't get that when you're doing TV. You get that when you're out there coaching. So it's fun.
Yeah.